Owode Motor Spare Part Market is an internationally recognized market that was duly relocated to this site along the Ikorodu Road from the popular Jankara Market in Lagos Island by the then governor of Lagos State, late Alhaji Lateef Jakonde. Over the years, the trader in the Owode Motor Spare Part Market has been law-abiding, comporting themselves in an orderly manner, paying the necessary dues to the Lagos State government through the Agboike to LCDA. It is no longer a news that on Thursday, 6th day of March 2025, at about 4:30 a.m., the men and officers of the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABSCA, along with some policemen and hundreds of thugs, armed with various dangerous weapons, invaded the Owode market to demolish and wantonly destruction of over 500 shops with the Owode Motor Spare Parts Market. Based on the above, the CHSR, as a reputable human rights organization that is so pertinent about the socio-economic life of every citizen, irrespective of their class or status, petitioned the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, with a letter dated Monday, 10 March 2025, tagged acquaintance of complaint of unlawful invasion and wrongful demolition of over 500 shops at Owode Motor Spare Part Market, Owode Onirin, against the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABSCA, and our subsequent demand for urgent intervention. On Tuesday, 11th March 2025, we are here at the Owode Market to address a press conference at the Zone 4 Hall of the Market Association to call on the attention of all well-meaning Lagosians and the Lagos State government to save the soul and traders for their unexpected travail. On Thursday, 27th of March 2025, the CHSR and other civil society organizations led thousands of Owode Motor Spare Part Market traders in a mass protest to the Lagos State House of Assembly to submit an official complaint letter to the Mr. Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly and Mr. Governor, in which the protest was received by one Honorable Rasheed Adebola Sabi, representing Mainland 2, who promised the traders that as soon as the assembly resumes from recess, their petition shall be looked into and invite all the parties in order to make truce and ensure that the traders won't suffer in vain. After several weeks of waiting, we sent a reminder letter to Right Honourable Speaker, dated Tuesday, 15 April. But to date, be it the Right Honourable Speaker of the Lagos House of Assembly, nor the Office of the Executive Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, none of them respond, nor talk less of making any intervention to save the face of the victim. To our dismay, we reliably gather that the Agboike to LCDA chairman, Mr. Dele Oshinowo, was in the market to inform Owode Motor Spare Part Market traders that Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Justice, has intervened and resolved the dispute on the ownership and demolition of the market between Agboike to LCDA and the developer. Ministry of Justice intervention without informing or carry along the traders bring to the earlier position of the trader that Lagos State government through its agency, LABSCA, are behind the demolition of the over 500 shops in Owode. The CHSR reiterates condemnation of the Owode market demolition and denounce government continued exclusion of affected traders in their negotiation/intervention. The CHSR once again addressed the ongoing injustice faced by the over 500 shops owner and traders of Owode Motor Spare Parts, whose livelihood were brutally disrupted by the legal and unlawful demolition of their shops on Thursday, 6th of March 2025. Following initial condemnation of this egregious act and the subsequent public protests organized to amplify the voices of the affected marketers, we are now compelled to express our profound disappointment and alarm at the Lagos State government intervention, which shamefully excluded the very victim of this injustice. As we previously highlighted, the demolition allegedly orchestrated by the developer in collusion with the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABSCA, has inflicted devastating economic and emotional wound on countless families within the Owode community as our earlier press conference and the public outcry that follows serve as a clear and unified demand for justice and accountability. It is therefore deeply disheartening that Lagos State government, despite acknowledging the issue through its intervention, are choosing to sideline the Owode Motor Spare Part Market Association leadership and the hundreds of market men and women who have directly suffered the consequences of this illegal act, but engaging solely with the local government authority while ignoring the legitimate representatives and the actual victim. It is not only an affront to the fundamental and socio-economic rights, but also undermine any genuine attempt to achieve a just and lasting resolution. We hereby condemn the continued exclusion of the Owode Motor Spare Part Market Association leadership and the affected market men and women from the Lagos State government intervention process. This deliberate marginalization demonstrates a blatant disregard for due process and the right of this individual to participate in decisions that directly have affected their lives. The CHSR demand immediately and unconditionally inclusion of Owode Motor Spare Part Association leadership and duly elected representative of the affected trader in all discussion, negotiation, and decision-making process concerning the future of the market and the provision of comprehensive redress. A concrete transparency plan for fair and adequate compensation for all shop owners and traders who have suffered irreparable losses due to the illegal demolition, and the compensation must accurately reflect the true value of their lost property, stock, and potential income. We demand that a firm commitment by Lagos State government in preventing such illegal and unlawful acts from reoccurring and upholding the rights and interests of market associations and traders across Lagos State. The Lagos State government cannot claim to be acting in the interest of justice while deliberately excluding the very people who have been wronged. CHSR stand firm in the support for Owode Motor Spare Part Market Association and the affected traders, as we will continue to utilize all available avenues, including legal actions and public advocacy, to ensure that their voices are heard, their rights are respected, and that they receive the justice and compensation they highly deserve. The struggle for justice for the Owode market men and women continue.
Kò sí ẹgbẹ́ náà tí ó jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbélé láti gbà ká ti tẹ̀lé bàbá wa Jákàndé débí. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ tí àwọn Jákàndé tí wọ́n gbélé tó fi dórí Tinubu kò sí tí ẹ gbélé as opposition rí. Ibi tí wọ́n bá ń lọ ibẹ̀ ni à ń lọ. Kódà kí bàbá wa Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kó gbé wèrè ilẹ̀ wèrè náà là ń tẹ̀lé. Débi pé orí ọmọ Délé Ọ̀sìnọ́wọ̀ yìí tó wọlé chairman àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́ rèé tí Ọlọ́run fi gbàdúrà ẹ̀ tó fi débẹ̀. Níṣẹ́ ni àwọn ò mọ̀ pé irú ẹ̀san tí ó máa fi san wá ní eléyìí. Kò fún wa lówó rí, àwa là ń pa màálù nítorí Tinubu ni. Tá a bá dẹ̀ tún wá ń wí nìtàn, àwa náà là ń pa màálù lọ́wọ́ ara wa láti fi dunnú síra wa. Kò ṣe pé àgbà nǹkan kan ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Ìdarí ni pé àlọ́kọ̀tù àní anything pọ̀. A dẹ̀ ń san owó káńsù wa nígbàkigbà. Kò sí àwa gan fúnra wa láti jẹ́ pé ọjà gangan kò san ká tó mọ ìgbà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ọjà tá a máa lọ san fún un. Tá a máa padà rí ni pé Thursday 6 March látà ní ẹnì katapila kan wọlé sí bíbá yìí ni. Lóru ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wó ibi báyìí lọ. Kí lélẹ́yìí?
Ọjà tí ẹ̀ ń wò yìí wọ́n wá ná láti West Africa, kò síbi tó ti wá ná ọjà yìí. Even tí nǹkan bá ṣe ọjà yìí, it's a loss to Nigeria. So ẹjọ́ ń tún ọlọ́ọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kó ṣe ọjà yìí. Àníyàn tó wà lọ́jà yìí tí ó ń jẹ ní ọjà yìí ó pọ̀ púpọ̀. Tí a dẹ̀ ń dá sí social economy ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí. Kẹ́nìkan kan wá dìde ń jọ́ kan kó ló ń jẹ chairman, ó wá ní kó máa fi agídí gba ilẹ̀ yìí. Ẹni tó ń pè lákì màrí orí yìí, ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni tó fi mọ̀ tọ́lẹ̀ yìí tó lọ gba judgmenti tọ́ ló ra judgmenti. Ṣé máa ń ra judgmenti fún ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ìjọba ni? Ẹjọ́ à ń bẹ̀ yín kí Délé Ọ̀ṣìnọ́wọ̀ má dá wàhálà alẹ́ Lagos State. Tóra àti súnkàn gírí o. A ti lọ sí Lagos State House of Assembly, a lọ fẹjọ́ sùn. A kọ lẹ́tà sí gọ́vnọ̀. The only thing tá a máa rí ni pé chairman outgoing chairman Àgòyíké Túndílé Ọ̀ṣínlọ́wọ̀ sọ fún ayé pé wọ́n invite òun sí Lagos State Ministry of Justice. Wọ́n dẹ̀ invite Hakeem Ariori. Ṣọ́ máa ń invite criminal ni. Ibi tí ìlú ìdélé ní Hakeem Ariori kò yẹ kó máa rìn lórí ilẹ̀ mọ́, ó yẹ kó wà ní sẹ́ẹ̀lì ni. Hakeem Ariori is a criminal, is a land grabber. Ó ṣe tó yẹ kó máa rìn lórí ilẹ̀. Tó bá ṣe pé tòótọ́ ni justice wà ní Èkó yìí. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Èkó yìí ni paysetter ní Nàìjíríà lẹ́yìn. Ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo nǹkan tó dáa ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ àfẹ́tàjẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ń bí. Ẹ bá wa mú Hakeem Ariori so. Ẹ dẹ̀ bá wa pe Délé Ọ̀ṣínlọ́wọ̀ kó dúró sáyà rẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ ìjọba ni bí o kò ń ṣe ilẹ̀ tó lè mú sí àpò tó máa rò kó máa fi pẹ́sẹ̀ tó máa gbowó ń bẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan yé yín, ó ṣerú ẹ̀ ní Mile 12 ó gba ọjà Mandela o. Ọjà Mandela tó gbà yìí, Onyekachi ló gbé fún o, Ìgbò ni o. Gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ tàwa Yorùbá kí ló tó ṣe pé Ìgbò la máa gbé fún. Ìjọ tán wá wó bí náà Onyekachi yẹn náà wà níbi tó ń yí kirikiri bí odó. Tó ti dìjọ rò pọ̀ máa fi bí pẹ́sẹ̀tì kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Tí ìjọba Èkó bá wá rí pé lawless government ni wọ́n, in tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí, kọ́ má bínú sí wa ti ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe o. God bless Lagos State of Nigeria.
Principle of justice. Ní agboolé, ó ní bọ́n ṣe ń pín nǹkan o. Bó bá ṣe wọ́ tó, tá a bá fẹ́ gẹ̀rí fún ẹni tó ní orí, ó di dandan kó wà lórí ìjókòó. Àwọn èèyàn ò lè ní àwọn ń lo ibì kan, ibi tán ti ń lò tí kìí ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀ kan, tí kìí ṣe oṣù kan, tí kìí ṣe ọdún kan, tí kìí ṣe ọdún mẹ́wàá. Ẹ wá ní ẹ fẹ́ tutù, ẹ wá ní wọn ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti mọ bó ṣe máa lọ. When we are talking of justice, justice is not one way. It cannot be for government alone. Justice also go to the people. Even the justice is not for the living alone. Justice is also for the dead. Àwọn tó ti wà nínú ọjà yìí, mẹ́ta ni wọ́n ní o, 5 ni wọ́n ní o, tán ti ṣaláìsí, wọ́n láti gba ẹ̀tọ́. Wọ́n láti mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Kì í ṣe alààyè nìkan ló fẹ́ rí òótọ́. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń kọjá lọ láti Ọjọ́ta, Kétu, tó ń lọ sí Ìkòròdú. Wọ́n wo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Lọ́sàn-án kan lóru kan, ẹ tú Sterling Bank. Ẹni àwọn èèyàn mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ. Wọ́n mọ ohun tó ń lọ o. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká fowó ra kú o. Tọ́n bá kọ́ estate síbí tí ọkùnrin àti obìnrin jọ ní àṣepọ̀ tí ò bá de oyún wàhálà ẹni ló fà á o. Tí ó bá de oyún tọ́n bá bí ọmọkọ́mọ tó hùwà tí ò tọ́ tí ò yẹ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ni ló fà á o. Ohun Ọlọ́run ló sọ pé òjò máa rọ̀. Ó nítorí a fẹ́ bóun sọ̀rọ̀ pé kátẹ́gùn fẹ́ omi òjò yẹn lọ. A wà ń bí o. Tí èmi mọ̀ pé òótọ́ máa lékè. Ṣé rí ìdí tá a fi ń gbèsè yìí ni pé wọ́n ṣe wá ní ìdájí láti wá wọ́jà yìí. Tá a bá sùn lọ, tá a bá gbóhùn sókè, wọ́n máa wá lọ́sàn-án, wọ́n á ṣe ètò burú jù yìí lọ. Wọ́n máa wá lóru, wọ́n á ṣe ètò jù yìí lọ. Èmi á dẹ̀ sọ ẹ́ pé ẹ má jẹ́ kí a gbàgbé ọwọ́ kan ò lè pàtẹ́wọ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́jà kéékèèké, àwọn ọlọ́jà ńláńlá, ẹ jẹ́ ká mí sí wọn, ẹ jẹ́ kọ́wọ́ wa tẹ́wọ́, kọ́ mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa ní Owódé.